Chioma, it is such an honor to have you at the One Office.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
I'm just thrilled that you're now the nutrition champion for USAID,
Oh.
nutrition ambassador.
Please don't make my head swell.
Oh.
I'm just here to serve, yeah.
And as you think about the future, what legacy would you like to leave through this nutrition work and through all the other platforms you have?
I want to see more families, to see Nigeria as a whole say that through USAID and what Chioma brought to the platform, we're able to live better, live healthier, make healthier choices for ourselves and our families. I mean, changing the narrative, basically, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to use my platform. I know you two have come full circle. You've been in this business and then one campaign. How has it been?
5 months in as a CEO and full circle moment. I grew up in Enugu. And I always tell people that Enugu is where the Biafran War actually happened, southeastern Nigeria, and hunger, and was used as a weapon of war.
Yes. I remember my dad telling me that story.
3 million children died from starvation during the Biafran War in the late 60s. And, growing up, it was told us as part of our past, not our present history, right? And food was abundant. I grew up in Enugu campus. I had a garden in my backyard because both of my parents were professors. We had enough food to eat and share. What are the challenges and the mindsets that you're trying to address? And how are you actually helping those women out there and the children to eat right, to do right, given how difficult right now things are in that context?
First of all, I'd like to say that God has blessed me with a fair number of followers, right, who across all platforms, who believe in what I do, who believe in my craft. And so that's a plus for me. If I come out to say something, I have the ears of the people, so that's the opportunity I'm leveraging on to pass the message across, then keep the whole family healthy.
One of the things I've been doing through my work as an entrepreneur is really changing narratives about food, and also showing how Africa not only has enough food to feed itself, but the world. We have to start even in our own countries to build that appreciation for indigenous food.
Yes.
Because we've shifted our palates from appreciating our food,
homegrown food,
indigenous food, to then celebrating convenience imported food, which is typically also cheaper and unhealthy.
My mother would, she would make bread okwa with corn, right, and then have the soup on the side. I didn't like the taste of it at that time, but she made us eat those things, and it was healthy for us.
Extremely healthy.
We grew well. We hardly visited the hospitals, right, because she was like, you better eat well, because I don't have money to take you to the hospital. That is why we're here, to change the narrative, to make sure that people go back to our roots. I mean, if it doesn't grow from the ground, it's not healthy.
And this concept of food is medicine. So while you're prioritizing convenience and cost, realize that what you ingest affects your health.
Absolutely, because when you go to the hospital to treat something, the first thing the doctor says to you is that you change your diet.
Yes, when you came into our office, this sign, where you live shouldn't determine whether you live. I mean, that is so critical for what we think about every day. Justice and equity are the foundations on which one is built on. And this concept that life expectancy in Nigeria is 57.
Oh my goodness.
The average Nigerian, would live to 57.
That's scary.
And that is scary, right?
Really scary.
Because households spend all their income on food. The last time I looked at the statistic, Nigerian families spend about 56% of their household income on food. Now, when you're spending that much on food, it means you're not spending it on health or education or even recreation. So the cost of food is a critical issue. Simply, Nigeria is one of our priority countries. We work across Africa.
I mean, charity begins at home.
It's a priority country. And we are committed to investing in creating the right policies and fighting for not only the financial capital required to ensure that this agriculture sector and the creative industries and green minerals and other growth sectors actually can be unlocked to create jobs, to create wealth for our people, but also to address the nutrition challenges
and
that
create
we face.
Awareness,
and awareness. So I think we're aligned. So thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you.